In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create subtotal in Microsoft Excel. Subtotals are really useful when you need totals for only certain parts of your data. For example, when you have grouped rows or when some rows are hidden, you may still want totals for just the rows that are currently visible. Excel makes this easy with the subtotal function. To begin, look at your spreadsheet and locate the cell where you want the subtotal to appear. In this example, you will place the subtotal in cell B6. Take a moment to confirm that cell B6 is empty or ready to display a new result, and that it sits in the same column as the values you want to total. Next, click inside cell B6. This is where Excel will put the calculated subtotal. Make sure the cell is active, meaning you can see the blinking cursor. This small step matters because the formula you enter will be evaluated and displayed in the selected cell. Now that cell B6 is selected, you are ready to type the subtotal formula. When you type formulas in Excel, it is important to enter them exactly as shown, including parentheses and commas. These characters control how Excel understands the calculation. Type the following formula into the cell. =subtotal 9B2 B5. After you finish entering the formula, press Enter. Once you press Enter, Excel immediately calculates the result and displays it in cell B6. This is the key benefit of using subtotal. It does not just total everything in the range automatically. Instead, it calculates totals based on which rows are visible. That means if some rows in the range B2 through B5 are hidden, Excel will ignore them for the subtotal calculation. Let us break down what is happening inside the formula. The word subtotal tells Excel you want a subtotal style calculation. The number 9 is the function code that tells Excel which kind of subtotal to use. In this case, it is set up to calculate totals in the way that matches this subtotal type. Then the next part, B2, B5, is the range of cells Excel should consider for the subtotal. As soon as Excel finishes calculating, you should see the total value appear in B6. If you are following along, compare it to the values in B2 through B5. If all those rows are visible, the subtotal will reflect the sum of everything in that range. If some rows are hidden, the subtotal will reflect only the rows that remain visible. This is why the subtotal function is so helpful in real worksheets. Many people use Excel grouping or filters, which can hide rows without removing their data. With a normal sum function, Excel would still include hidden rows in the calculation. With subtotal, Excel respects what you can see, so your subtotal stays aligned with the current view. After you confirm the result in cell B6, you can review the output to make sure it matches your expectations. If the number seems different than you expected, the first thing to check is whether any rows inside B2 through B5 are hidden. Because subtotal is designed to calculate only visible rows, hidden rows will not affect the final answer. And that covers the essential steps for creating a subtotal in Microsoft Excel using the subtotal function. And that is all there is to it.